What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, this is why men save money being single, and this is why women save money being in relationships. So there's a lot of clips circulating around the internet. People even are feeling the energy in the air too. Men are just not doing this whole chivalrous courting women thing anymore, bro. Women are going out to brunches with their girls. They're taking trips by themselves, calling it solo trips. Dudes are understanding that they don't have to do this, man. They don't have to do this. And your peace is something that you can't put a price on. See, the way relationships are structured, when you look at it, right? You have to put aside your peace for said woman. You understand? What makes you attractive to her actually gets taken away once you get into a relationship with her. Because most men tend to stop being who they really were, that she really liked in the first place. Men are like, nah, I'd rather be me 24/7. That's why I tell dudes, you should be yourself 24/7. And your bank account should be how you want it to be and up to your liking 24/7. But it's like when men get into relationships, it's this expectation of lavish things and doing things and bringing gifts and trinkets. And dudes are just tired of it, bro. Just tired of it. And they actually realize, yo, I save money. I save my energy and I save my time. And most importantly, I have my peace. Because women actually make money when they're in relationships, because your money is my money and my money is my money. That's how a woman looks at it. This is not an all woman thing too. See, guys, this isn't all women, but it's few, far, and in between the women that will actually want to go out of their way for you, open their wallet to you, spend money for you. Why do you think it's an actual skill to find these women? See, most people think it's about, yo, how do I get her to like me? And how do I get myself up to this level of looks, money, and status so I can achieve these women? No. That's not the skill set. The skill set is being able to differentiate a woman that is actually for me and a woman that's not. That's all. That is all. So I got a couple of talking points to get into. Let's get straight into the video. Number one, men are refusing the soft girl era and princess treatment. It's not LA sunshine and Miami beaches 24/7. Women don't understand this. They don't understand this. There is no problem with picking a woman up and letting her sit in the passenger seat. I honestly think on the first couple of dates, you should actually meet somewhere. So if things don't go to your liking, you can leave, she can leave. There's no long drive that you have to drive her back to her house. But I do not think there's anything wrong with a woman jumping into the passenger seat and you driving somewhere when you guys are getting to know each other better at that point. Hopefully you guys got sexual and stuff like that. But women are talking about, I never want to drive to a man. I never want to drive for a man. I never want to do anything. I want passenger princess treatment. Along with that, I want princess treatment. They want a budget. They want an allowance when you get into a relationship with them. This is not how this works. This is not how this works. And the funniest thing about this is when guys do this, women crap all over it. So what's the point of doing it? And when you start doing something, you have to continue doing something. Women always say things in front of you, but men just don't pick up on it. Don't introduce me to a vibe that you cannot maintain. So once you start falling into that and you start falling into her frame, and then you're like, oh, we shouldn't go out this week. We should just fall back. Oh, I can't afford that this week. Now she's like, wait a minute. I don't like the way that sounds. I want princess treatment. See, that gets in the way of a man's peace. Men are not going for it anymore. It's goofy. Women never go over what you're going to get in return for treating them like a princess and putting them in their feminine energy. You know, a part of the soft girl era. They never tell you what you're going to get in return. What you're going to get in return is what you should already be getting, basically. Men are waking up to the games. They're not going for it. Keeps a fatter wallet that way. Number two, men are done paying for something that another man got for free. See, this is when you can't worry about other dudes. I always tell dudes, keep it on yourself. Don't worry about other dudes. But here's the thing that men need to realize. Another man got her for free. Till this day, another man can hit her up and sway her in a certain type of way and she'll show up for free. I tell you guys, women don't stand on anything, bro. Women don't really stand on anything. It's with the men, that the type of guy they're dealing with at the time, that's when they'll set up the rules. One guy there will be no rules for. Another guy there will be rules for. One guy doesn't have to pay. Another guy has to pay. So why would a dude go out of his way to pay you for something that you gave to someone for free, and someone else for free, and someone else for free. This ain't doom and gloom. It's just the facts. Why would a man pay you for something that you gave to somebody else for free? Because the guy that you want to pay for you, you don't really desire him like that. You're not really looking to get to know him like that. Whenever you hear, oh, I'm just trying to get to know you out of a woman's mouth and we should be friends, it's all bullcrap, because I want to get to know you requires no money. It requires no special treatment. It's just two people meeting each other in the middle. So when a woman ever tries to make you jump through hoops to get her, just know there was another dude that had to do nothing. Just show up and be himself. Yo, what you doing at 2 a.m.? Remember, I always tell you, think about what they're attracted to and what they go towards when they're younger, not when they're older. Don't get sold a bad deal because it'll be your fault. But a lot of men have been through the ringer already, figuring out that their woman never really wanted them like that. Figuring out dudes from her past are still in her phone, or she's hiding some dude in her phone. And who cares at the end of the day? But why are you paying for it? And guys wake up and they're like, yo, I paid for this entire life that I've made for us. For what? For what? A woman that wants to put into the pot, these are the women that men need to get on with. If not, men are just going to stay single and save money. Number 3, a man's idea of a date doesn't require a lot of money being spent, but a woman's idea of a date requires a lot of money being spent. And a lot of dudes are saying, the hell with that. Forget it. If she's not cool with doing something simple, then she's not the one for me. Because how many times has a guy went out of his way to spend money to do the chivalrous stuff and all of this, and it got him nowhere with the woman? See, women need to do better. You understand? If it was giving a guy good return on it, he would keep doing it. And he would tell other dudes to keep doing it. It would be like a business. Let's call it the chivalry business. The chivalry shack. Miss Chivalry or something, right? Start your own business. Now, you get a bunch of women that give a good return to a man who does all this stuff, and then they tell people, and then they refer people, and then they tell people, and then they refer people, and all guys would do it. But that's not how it works, and we know that. When you put in heavy energy and heavy effort in the beginning, a woman looks at you and she's like, he's cool. He's cool. Even if a woman was sexually attracted to you, you could do that. She would probably like it and be attracted to you. But if she's sexually attracted to you, you don't have to do it at all. So you could do it or you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Focus on that part. See, a lot of dudes always commenting that, you know, if she thinks you're creepy, she won't like it. If she thinks you're attractive, she'll like, no, bro, a lot of this stuff can turn sideways. If she's looking at you for one thing and then you go that route, it could go to shit. But if you're making a woman earn something, then yes, take her out on a nice date. But the problem is, women don't think they have to earn anything. They think that men are supposed to show up this way and just start showering them with money and expensive dates. That's not how it goes. And I don't give a damn how good you look. Other guys might care about that, but I care about myself more. Men are actually following suit and caring about themselves more. Number 4, women think that you must keep up with their upkeep. And this is a thing that we need to talk about right now. We're going to differentiate things. Women save money by you paying for their upkeep on themselves. But if that woman isn't exclusively yours, then what are you paying for? See, women think in the beginning when you're talking to her, this is why I tell you guys, the biggest sign that a woman is trying to use you is by saying that she's so busy, she's got a long shift, but if something could help her out, she would go and do what you want to do. I.e., hey, if you could send me some bread, I'll call off. What? You're about to make bread. Why would you call off? You know, I need my nails did. I need my hair did. I need my nails done. I need my hair done. They'll throw little things out there like that. I'm going through a tough time right now. So you'll jump out of the window and send some bread. Nope. Nope. Women are always saying this. If he likes you like that, he should be paying for your nails and paying for your hair. What the hell? No. When you're in a situation with a woman, things are going well for a prolonged period of time, and you tell her, yo, I think you should do your hair this way. Here's some money to do your hair this way. Or, yo, let's go to the store and buy a curling iron. I want you to start doing your hair like this. I like this look. I want you to wear this. Let's go here. I'll buy it. That's completely separate from, yo, I'll pay for your nails. No worries. No, just come out with me. Like, I'll pay you for your shift. Men don't even understand that they attract gold diggers when they don't see the sign. When you see the signs, you're like, yo, what is this chick doing? You take it as disrespect. I remember this one time, this is a while ago, right? I matched with a chick. I start talking to her. She asked me for money for diapers. What? Instant unmatch. Instant unmatch. Look pretty good too. See, this is the thing when I'm telling guys about women that look good. The actions make them look worse. Like, it doesn't make them look better. They think because they look good that they can get a guy to fund a lifestyle or fund their upkeep. It's just another man's upkeep, like another man's child's upkeep. It's just blowing my mind right now thinking about it. You cannot look at a woman and think that you are made to pay her so she can upkeep her looks. Her looks are for herself. And this is the thing. This is the rebuttal that women will have. Well, I pay for it myself. I do it myself. I keep myself up. So if you want to be involved with me, you need to pay for it. No, but you already do that before I stepped into the situation. When we get into an exclusive situation, then we could talk about renegotiations. But until then, no, that's simping. Men aren't doing it. Number 5, women think that men being a provider means that they're 24-hour ATM machines, right? And this is why they fall back on simps. See, you could think that you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. I got it, and I'm gonna always make it back, so I don't got nothing to worry about, right? Okay. But a woman will go towards you even if she's not sexually attracted to you. The whole time you don't know. The whole time she's using resource attraction, right? The resource attraction that she has for you, that's why she's having sex with you. Simps don't understand this. All a woman has to do is post a dude's leg, his hand, his shoe with her shoe on her story, and that's good enough. All she has to do is respond to him. All she has to do is come over. All she has to do is be seen somewhere with him. That's it. That's enough for a dude to think that something is actually forming here. She really likes him like that. But pay attention to, is she doing anything for you? Are you telling her what to do and she's moving correctly the way you want her to move? Nah, dudes are just paying women. And women prey on that. That is all. Women think men are 24-hour ATMs. That's why they will fall back on simps. And the guys that they actually sexually desire will still be in the background. But they need as many simps as possible to fund things. Guys, do not simp out here. Save your money. Number 6, disciplined men spend money on things they need. Women spend money on things they don't need. So you can X out all the dudes who spend money on a bunch of nothing. Now, what I'm talking about is, see, women are going to want to go to brunches and sip nonstop mimosas or whatever. And I'm not saying that's a negative thing. You can do whatever you want. They're always wondering why the club scene and the bar scene is like dying down with guys, because the more disciplined a man becomes, even if it's not being in the gym, he realizes by making his apartment, his condo, his townhouse, his home, he understands that decking it out, having a man cave, just making the place comfortable and filling it with things that he really appreciates and enjoys, that's way more peaceful than going out here partying to meet a woman. Because when you go out to party, you're not just going out with the thought of, yo, let me just go to have a good time, which is how you should think. But most dudes are like, let me go out and see if I can find a little chick tonight. Then there's the afties and you don't even get home to 10, 11 in the morning, 12. Nah, nobody's doing all that anymore, bro. When you get older, the hangovers hurt more. When you get older, the hangovers hurt more. When you've developed your body. Now let's talk about the gym. When you're in the gym, you're disciplined. You are disciplined. You're not worried about what everybody else does because you stand apart from them. You're not worried about clubbing. You're not worried about drinking. You're not worried about smoking. You're not worried about being here and being seen by these people, being here and being seen by these people. You're not worried about all that type of stuff. Women care about that. Going here to be seen by these people, going here to be acknowledged by these people, going out here to make an appearance, going in the club, going in the bar, going to brunch, all this stuff, bro. Guys don't care about that stuff. A lot of the stuff that women are into, guys are only doing that to try to get sex or try to be with the woman and give her security. But men aren't really into those type of things. And I actually went to a brunch and they're actually pretty fun. But at the same time, to keep doing this and doing this and doing this and doing it, wow. No, bro, dudes are not doing this no more. And it's the thing, women try to shame men like, well, if you were more of an exciting type of guy, then I would have blah, blah, blah. No, bro. No, bro. Men are saving money. because they only spend money on things they need. For instance, me and my chick, right? I went to Vitamin Shop last weekend, right? Spent like $230. Got supplements, got a bunch of protein bars, got a bunch of things that I need. We ain't going on no dates that weekend. I'm a lame. Some woman's gonna look, you're a lame. You should treat her like a queen. Treat her like a queen. Bro, we come home, she cooked for me. Number 7, your peace is priceless. Her peacefulness comes at a cost. Now, is this all women? No. But a majority of women, the way they operate, you ever wonder why it's this thing? It's like not even a joke at this point. There's always this energy of like women tell men what to do. I used to do this thing at all my jobs, and I would ask customers, who's the boss? And guys would just look over like, yeah, she's the boss. And she'd be like, mm-hmm. There was only a very few times, I could probably count them on one hand, where she was like, he's the boss. Or she looked at him and he was like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always talking about the minority and the majority. Are all women like this? No. Majority of women, bro, they look at their husbands like they run them. That's not a peaceful life, bro. Waking up knowing that if you do something wrong, you're gonna get it. There's certain dudes that pull up to their driveway and sit there for an hour, 30 minutes, dreading going inside because their wife is just annoying. Their girlfriend is just annoying. Not knowing that you can get out of that situation. Bro, your peace is priceless. I want all dudes to take this away from the video. Your peace is priceless. Like I just said before, you know, you fill your apartment, your townhome, your home, your condo with just a bunch of things you're into. If you're into arcade gaming, get an arcade game in your house. You know what I'm saying? Build a home gym, build a man cave. If you got a favorite sports team, deck the man cave out in their logos. You understand? Watch football. Do what you want to do, bro. Get yourself a cooler, little mini fridge. You got to do what you want to do, bro. If you like to golf, go golfing. If you like to fish, go fishing. If you like to run, go running. If you like to cycle, go cycling, bro. Do something that makes you feel alive, that puts you at peace, because your peace is priceless, bro. And never get with the woman that tries to interrupt that and act like you need to pay her to be peaceful, to be pleasant. That's not how this works. Women are going to find out sooner than later. They're going to get down, or they got to get down or lay down. Cooperate or leave. Cooperate or leave. Or deal with a simp. Because these women, they don't like to see men happy. See, a man being happy, a man in his peace, that actually upsets a woman. Why isn't he working 24 hours a day to try and make sure that I'm happy? That means she wasn't happy from the get-go. That means she wasn't happy from the get-go, bro. That's why I'm always trying to tell dudes, you can't make a woman happy. You can't make a woman happy. She either is or she isn't. Now, you could bring out the best in her, but she can't get happy from you spending money and doing all of this stuff, because it will never be enough and you will never have your peace. So remember, your peace of mind is priceless, bro. So that was why men save money by being single and women save money by being in relationships. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.